pew, 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 pew.
Mosh, mosh.
Mouse, mouse. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing?
Hello. I got the second vaccine dose on Friday, and so
Whoa,
I
nice.
have yeah.
Nice, nice, nice.
I'm fully vaccinated, and the trade-off is that I was sick.
Yeah, you just felt like garbage. Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard
I
it
felt
happens.
like absolute garbage last night.
My second dose is in 6 days, actually.
Ooh.
It's in just about a week.
I think that's when Cole's is as well. Yeah.
We'll all be safe and we can all go back to not visiting each other. Yeah, I mean, not like we were like to begin with, right?
I mean, we could at least gather in one place, like, for once. Before.
That's very true.
Your second dose was rough, fever plus migraine, like headache for the day after. Ooh.
Yeah.
I had the fever. Mm-hmm.
I've heard I've read a little bit about vaccinations and how they work and why it does that, and I was just like, I learned this from Cells at Work.
Yeah, see, there you go.
It's educational. It's like, well,
It
you see, it activates the T cell, the T
Yes.
cybos, and the memory cybos.
Yes.
And you're like, oh, activated.
Yeah. Your immune response is like, ooh, we don't like that. We're just gonna heat up the body until that thing dies.
Mm-hmm. It's just like cooking, but it's your body
Yeah, essentially.
doing it to itself.
Mm-hmm.
Hataraku.
Hataraku.
Honestly, we got the second season of Cells at Work right on time.
Right.
Right when people needed to know about all the
Please.
T cells and memory cells and your histamines.
They devote a whole movie to COVID specifically.
My sister's asked me what kind of bobers I would like.
Man, you got that boba hookup.
Yeah. Well, it's just because my sister likes to go outside so much.
Uh-huh.
Probably this one. Okay. I have to find out what this place's menu is. Show me the menu. Show me the menu.
It's 8:12. Start the boba timer now.
Yeah.
She
Have I told
shows
you
up
about
at
this?
the end of the stream.
I've certainly told you about this, haven't I?
Yeah.
About the like disconnect between like when my sister says like, do you want something, and when it actually might arrive.
Yeah, no, I fully expect that we won't even see the boba before the stream is up.
Oh yeah, it's very, very possible. Okay. All right. I believe in that case, I mean, we could wait until like 8:15-ish to start. Just to
right.
give people time a little time to mosey on in here. So I was having a think about the next game because this is the last case of this game.
Okay.
Can you believe we've already arrived? This game I think is a little shorter just because like, well, one, you don't have the like extra case at the end, but two, the third case, right? The one that we just did, the clown one, that was a 2-day case, I think, right? If I recall correctly, or was it a 3-day?
Oh, I don't remember. I think.
I feel like it was only 2 days. But that might be incorrect.
Oh man, I don't remember now. I'm leaning towards 3 days, but like. Part
Yeah, I
2,
don't know.
2? Maybe it's only 2 if it says part 2 2, right?
Well, that was episode 2. That's
Oh.
that's the Fae one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never
those
mind.
Those are just save states we dropped earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. It was a pretty long 2 days. Yeah, I don't exactly remember.
There were 2 trial days. And of course the first day was spent on investigation. Yeah, two investigations, 2 trials.
Okay, so it's a 2-day case.
Yeah. You're right.
All right. Well, in that case, why don't we get started here on this here last old case here? Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Who will be this year's Grand Prix champion? Who will be our hero of heroes? Woo, yeah, woo! Will it be last year's runner-up, Jammin' Ninja? Or maybe Captain Saipan, all the way from the lovely island of Saipan? I see the student, the global hero, Nyako. Oh, Jesus Christ, is going by
Look
fast.
at
Doesn't
these,
want to go home.
you know.
We hope Lady Luck is with
Yep.
all our heroes tonight. This is a tokusatsu freak show. The winner of the 3rd annual Hero of Heroes Grand Prix is me.
Oh,
Oh,
oops.
this man split the whole ass moon.
Oops. Oh!
Whoa, the true hero of the night has appeared in our midst. It looks like this year's Grand Prix goes to this fantastic warrior. The Nickel Samurai. Hey. Too bad, Jammin' Ninja. Looks like the title eluded you again this year. You can't take the Steel Samurai's theme like that. Get out of here.
Did it.
March 20th, 7:42 p.m. Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall.
All right, yes! Did you hear that, Nick? Did you? The Nickel Samurai, he did it!
Yeah, he sure did. Oh, I'm getting too old for this.
I'm proud of the guy for doing the series justice.
So the person everyone was cheering for, I guess he got the prize? Yep. You know who we're talking about, right, Pearly? The Nickel Samurai! No, every Sunday I only watch the educational channel's Kids Masterpiece Theater. Okay, that's it. From now on, it's the Nickel Samurai. All the kids watch it. You like the Nickel Samurai too, Mr. Nick? Nah, Nick's an old fart, so he's not allowed to watch it anymore.
Yeah, ever since I got the boomer card. That's right. But I do like Kids Masterpiece Theater.
Hey, I didn't know you were so young at heart, Nick. Mr. Nick, you're a grown-up. You're not allowed to watch it anymore. You're supposed to act your age and have interests that match. It's very important. I give it a rest, Pearly.
Looks like I made the right choice in inviting everyone here. I'm glad you're all having a good time.
It's like a dream.
I don't know if you've ever been to like an award ceremony like this, but they're always like super kind of boring.
They are pretty boring. You just mingle and eat.
Yeah.
Too bad for the Jammin' Ninja, though.
I mean, I do like mingling and eating.
Last year, he lost to the Pink Princess Warrior of Little Oldie Tokyo. I thought this might be his year.
Yeah. Oh, Oh, hey, did anyone else think that the Jammin' Ninja looked a bit different today? Different? What do you mean? Well, he wasn't carrying his bright red guitar.
Hey, you're right. Strange he'd walk around without his signature guitar.
So strange. Ugh, I will never understand these people and their shows. Anyway, Mr. Powers, thank you very much for tonight.
Ah, it was nothing. I owe you one, so it's just my way of saying thanks.
You still have outstanding legal fees. I'm still waiting.
What, you charge?
Hey, Nick, come on. It's time to get going to the lobby. There's a post-ceremony stage show that's supposed to start real soon.
Let's all go to the lobby.
And then I heard there's going to be a press conference after that. I like his yellow suit.
Is he gonna make a speech about winning this year's prize?
Well, not exactly. Something about the Nickel Samurai confessing something.
Ah, this is a Japanese press conference.
Mm-hmm.
Confessing. Sounds pretty serious.
Nick, come on. You don't want us to be the last ones there, do you? Yeah, Mr. Nick, do you?
Why me? The show doesn't even start for another 20 minutes. Oh, thank you very much for inviting us today.
Oh, it was nothing really. Guys like us don't get to come to a place like this often, so I thought I'd invite you all.
Hey, Mr. Powers, what have you been up to lately?
Well, since the Pink Princess successfully wrapped up last month, I've been on a kids' exercise show. Aw. While wearing a rabbit mask over my face.
Oh, I see.
I'm still really sorry about all the headache I caused you that time, Mr. Wright.
Ah, well, what's done is done, so let's forget about it. This is Will Powers. He's an action star. His popularity exploded when he was the Steel Samurai. And he was the first case Maya worked on with me. Man, what a throwback.
It's too bad you look scary, or people know you're a real softie who's good with kids.
Thanks.
I can't believe they're going to make a movie based on the Nickel Samurai.
I can't believe it either, but for a different reason.
The Steel Samurai, an epic story of one hero in a desperate fight against his arch nemesis, the evil magistrate in the city of Neo-Oldie Tokyo. And last year, they started a new series, the Nickel Samurai. They're gonna run out of elements very soon. The new series seemed to be a hit with the kids, too. I mean, just look at him, he's got a robot arm. It's pretty cool.
I'm really attached to the Steel Samurai as a show. So I was hoping that maybe I'd get the chance to do something in this new one.
Yeah, it's too bad. It'd been awesome to see you with the new actor Matt Ongard. He's super popular right now. Mr. Ongard?
Looks like Pearls doesn't know who he is.
This year it's going to be the Nickel Samurai versus the Jammin' Ninja at the box office.
Jammin' Ninja? Who's that again? So, who is this Jammin' Ninja again?
He's a hero, duh. His symbol is the bright red guitar he's always carrying.
A ninja who's always carrying around a bright red guitar? How does that even work? That'd be like if you wore just like a bright orange tracksuit.
That made noises.
Yeah.
With a scarf around his neck and a guitar in hand, he rises to stardom in an ancient time.
Look at this dude.
Man, look at him. The
He's
animals.
jamming.
He's jamming. That's nice.
A ninja who becomes a star?
Yeah, a ninja who becomes a star.
There's a strong rivalry between the two of them. Global Studios' Nickel Samurai and Worldwide Studios' Jammin' Ninja. They even air at the same time. Ugh.
Ugh.
You know what I heard? I heard those two don't get along at all. The Nickel Samurai's on guard and the guy who plays the Jammin' Ninja, I mean.
The Nickel Samurai speaks French? Oh, you mean Matt Angard, the actor. I guess even the world of heroes isn't a sparkling, happy place.
Yeah. I really owe you one. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know what would have happened. What you did, it was a real tight spot I was in, and you fought so hard to get me out. I don't care what happens. I'll never forget everything you've done for me. I
All
love
right.
your badge.
It's very shiny. March 20th, Gatewater Hotel, hallway. Wow, what is with this place? Looks like I've stumbled into Oz or something.
No
Way in the
flowers.
back, there's a sign for the bathroom. Maybe I should visit it while I can before the show starts. There are toilets in each room in this hotel. But since all sorts of events are held here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here to use as well. Perfect for people like me, who can't afford to stay here in the first place. I can't even pay my rent. To Mr. On Guard from the Global Studio staff. Huh. Be nice if lawyers got flowers too. Something like, to Mr. Wright from all your grateful clients.
All 5 of them.
All 5 of them. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Matt On Guard's room. Matt On Guard. I've heard that name before. Oh, yeah, Miles always yammering about him, like the obsessed fan that she is. Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Let's see. Record companies, fan clubs, company workers, family. Carrying all these flowers home would be hard, I think. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Juan Carita's room. Juan Carita? His name just sounds like a star's name. I've heard it before, but I don't know anything about him at all. I can understand flowers in front of the dressing rooms, but what are stuffed bears doing here? Could it be that there's an action star with a soft spot for teddy bears? Nah, can't be.
Phoenix, you've never received flowers before, have you?
Never.
Sounds like the post-ceremony show is about to start.
All right, I'm so pumped. I wonder if he's going to show off his special move today. Nickel Samurai Smelting!
Actually, what I'm interested in most is the press conference.
You mean the big confession the Nickel Samurai is going to make after the show? So what is it? Don't you know what it's about, Mr. Powers?
Well, I'm not the Steel Samurai anymore, so I don't have any idea.
Bah.
Bleh.
Sorry. So I guess you are all going to the press conference then?
Yeah, of course.
If that's the case, then here, take these tickets so you can get in.
Press conference ticket added to the court record. Oh, thank you very much. Wow, let's get going to the lobby.
It looks like it's over this way, Mr. Nick. Okay, for great justice.
Woo! March 20th, Gatewater Hotel, hotel lobby. Huh. Only a really gaudy hotel would have such a large, gaudy lobby to match.
I think they're going to have the post-ceremony show over there.
Do you know what I realize is the funniest part about all of this? Canonically speaking, this hotel is literally right next to the law office that that Phoenix works at.
Wait, what?
Because this is the hotel from the second case in the first game.
Oh! The one that was like across the street?
Yeah, literally, like the window like goes in, like you can see into the law office.
With the bellboy and everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're using a compact stage. I see.
Ooh, I'm all ready to use my special samurai power.
It looks like she's ready to start a fight. You about to catch these hands? Your attention, please. Your attention, please. The Nickel Samurai's post-ceremony stage show. will not be held tonight due to unforeseen circumstances.
What? Why?
Ow! You don't have to pinch me. Pinch yourself if you don't believe it. We are asking for everyone's cooperation at this time, so please stay where you are. This is a special request from the police.
Oh.
Police? Did they just say the police?
Do you want me to go check out what's going on?
Wait, hold on, I'll come with you. Freeze! You two, didn't you
You
just...
two.
Yep. I think that's Gumshoe.
Didn't you hear the announcement just now? It just finished telling you not to move.
That voice! I've heard that voice somewhere before.
Oh, never mind.
Honestly, youth these days can't be bothered to listen to other people when they talk. Just the other day it was the same thing. There was a small footbridge and it said, "Beware, bridge out," and along was a startled punk little kid to the bridge. I just told the boy the bridge was out and it was dangerous, but listen, no, of course not. He said it was careful, only walk on the part, so the out part is what was dangerous. I'm not kidding you. That kid said that and really meant it. Well, I really let him have it and then knocked him clear off that bridge. Honestly, kids these days don't know what right from wrong, I tell you.
This is non-stop chatter.
It can't be Miss Holdbag. What is it, you young whippersnappers? Do I know you? Wait, you! Your powers, aren't you?
Yeah, about what happened back then.
You didn't even get nominated this year, did ya? Oh, that's right. You're doing that children's exercise program trying to play nice.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Thankfully, I still have a job.
Oh, I love that show. You're a real hoot. You're a Big Brother character, right? Yeah, even with your face covered by a mask, I know you're the giant rabbit. What a work of art, but that's how it is, you know? I mean, if you didn't wear the mask, you know so many TVs you'd break, really, and shame on those kids exercising around you. They're getting what they deserve. This is what I thought you should be anywhere. What are you doing here? Look at my uniform and tell me you can't tell I'm a member of security.
But that outfit.
Annoying, noisy brats, get the blaster. Rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat. Miss Oldbag, what are you doing here? What happened to your position at Global Studios? Oh, that old place. Well, since that incident, they've been letting people go. When they cut the security team, I got the pink slip.
What incident? What did you do?
I didn't do anything, you youngin'. Don't you remember that incident a year ago when this lady got on the witness stand and testified? Yeah. And weren't you the one who was bullying me? This fragile girl at heart.
Mm-hmm.
I plead the fifth.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I think maybe I rubbed upper management the wrong way by testifying. Yeah, that has to be it. Everything's all your fault. Me?
Yep.
I thought about being a bodyguard at first, after being handed old Pinky.
You? A bodyguard?
I think you can do it.
For your friend, that fiery, good-looking guy with the red jacket and the ruffles.
You can do it. Yes.
Mr. Edgeworth?
But...
That sort of arrangement would be entirely too troublesome for me.
That's what he said. What'd I ever do to deserve that? Rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat.
I'm so sorry.
So did something happen?
I don't have all the details, but it looks like another one of those incidents happened again.
An incident? Like a murder kind of incident?
Maybe. See, I'm a bit of a devilish woman. Wherever I go, showers of blood are sure to follow. But you didn't know that. Shouldn't you quit being a security guard at least for other people's sake then? Silence, whippersnapper. Rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat.
Oh, you're gonna get it.
Hey, Nick?
What is it? I don't like the devilish smile playing on your lips.
Let's make like we're going to the bathroom and check things out.
Oh, wait. The police told us not to go anywhere, remember?
Huh? How boring! You're such a boring guy. You've got no motivation, no spirit. Huh? What's going on? Are you giving Mystic Maya trouble again, Mr. Nick?
Oh, not you too, Pearls. Please don't stick your little nose into this one.
So listen to this, Pearly. This one time at lawyer camp, Nick...
Oh, okay, I get it. Let's go take a look.
Yay! I knew you couldn't say no to me, Nick. That's right. You'd walk over miles of hot coals for
That would be every time we work a case together. Yeah, lawyer camp. Apparently there's lawyer camp. It's like summer camp, but for lawyers.
It's canon.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go already. You can come along too, Pearly.
Actually, the funniest part about this is that this implies that Maya also went to lawyer camp.
Either that or he told her a story. And
Yeah.
now she knows.
Goody, I get to come. I get to come.
I love murder. March 20th, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Huh. There's nothing really out of the ordinary here.
Are you looking for the incident that the old lady was talking about?
Doesn't look like it happened here. Well, we'd better go look somewhere else.
Oh, right. Then let's try.
Excuse me. Are you by chance Miss Maya Fey?
Yeah, that's me.
You have a phone call waiting for you at the front desk.
A call? I wonder if it's someone from Kurine Village. What's wrong, Mystic Maya? Oh, nothing. You guys go on ahead and I'll be right there, okay? Okay.
Right this way, Miss Fey.
Let's go look somewhere else now, Mr. Nick.
Yeah, okay.
This is a little exciting and a little scary.
March 20th, Gatewater Hotel, hallway.
I told you. I get people the info they want, which means that I've got a right to know. Nope, don't care who you are, pal. Oh,
We're still investigating, so you can't go in.
What's your problem? Just you wait, it'll be all over the morning paper. Scruffy detective secret scandal revealed. You'll see, I'll get you back.
Those two sound pretty serious.
That southern accent can only mean... Hey, right. Hey, Lotta. Aw, come on, do a gal a favor and tell this cop I'm just doing my job. And I've got rights and stuff.
Ah, you!
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Hey, pal, help a guy out. Tell her that only the police are allowed here. This is the scene of a murder, so she should leave this to us pros.
A murder?
Nah, shoot. Me and my big mouth. Hey, you
See?
want to see my gun?
Hey, kid, you want to see my gun? See, I knew it. My gut instinct told me so. It's like the third or fourth murder I've seen. I always trust my gut. A murder, it said. And that's what it is, a genuine murder.
Whenever these people get together.
Yep.
Hey, wait.
Yeehaw, a murder of a big star, no less. Whoop, whoop,
Oh my
whoop,
God.
whoop. I'm
Oh
about
my
to
God.
make bank.
Oh my god. Oh man. I'm in trouble now.
So, Detective Gumshoe, a murder?
No, that's not it. I got my facts mixed up for a second there, pal.
Mr. Nick? Is the dead person the Nickel Samurai?
Huh? Why do you ask?
Well, Mystic Maya was rooting for him, so...
It wasn't the Nickel Samurai that got bumped. Actually, the Nickel Samurai is the one under suspicion of doing the bumping off.
What?
The guy that died was this hero named the Jammin' Ninja, pal.
The Jammin' Ninja.
That woman with the big puffy hair that looked like cotton candy?
Oh, you mean Lotta?
That woman, she was there that time too, right?
Huh, that time.
When Mystic Maya did that channeling.
Oh, that time. Yeah, well, Lotta's a journalist, so that's why she was there, I think.
Journalist.
It looks like she was hanging around here before the murder happened.
Hanging around.
Yeah, hiding in wait in front of the Jammin' Ninja's door, pal.
Oh, but why would she...
She wouldn't tell me, pal. Just said something about getting my big scoop.
Scoop? What sort of news could she be after? So the victim was the Jammin' Ninja.
Mr. Jammin' Ninja?
He was on a really popular rival TV show to the Nickel Samurai.
Oh!
The victim was the action star, Juan Corrida.
Wait a minute. This guy looks like, he looks like he's based off of, like, the original Kamen Rider.
He does.
It's weird to think that this murder so far is completely irrelevant to Phoenix, because nobody in the case has hired him yet. Yeah, exactly. Phoenix just, like, is here, and a murder has happened. Yeah. I wonder what his name is in the original Japanese version. Hold on, let's see if we can find it.
Yeah.
Ace Attorney, Eustace for all.
Eustace.
Juan Corrida.
Who's he?
His name in Japanese is Isao Fujimino. Wow, that's wild. Interesting. Anyway.
He got a huge bush and rode.
Oh.
So
Oops.
it's fine.
Yeah, even I recognize his face.
But I heard lately that Matt Onguard's been taking the wind out of his sail.
Look at this twink-ass boy.
I'm telling you, pal, as far as who's popular, those two are hogging all the limelight.
I guess there's no space for Mr. Powers at all, huh? Poor guy. I mean, he's definitely not as handsome as either of these two men.
Mr. Arngard, that's the Nickel Samurai, right?
Yep. I mean, no. Yeah, I've got to say it with more oomph. The Nickel Samurai.
Anyway, so now that Juan Corrida's gone, that means Mr. On Guard has the whole stage to himself, wouldn't you say?
I wouldn't bet on it, pal. We can't have that happen, you know?
That's Matt Mercer. Can't have that happen. What's that supposed to mean, I wonder? Yeah, generic recreation. Yeah. To the lobby. Oh wait, maybe.
Is that Mysterio?
Is that Mysterio? Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, it's the stage for the post-ceremony stage show.
There was supposed to be a press meeting after the show, but now... Yeah, she'd
like no
become a
one-
villain.
It's like no one will hear what the Nickel Samurai had to confess after all. Seats for the spectators of the post-ceremony show and the press conference. It's too bad neither event is going to be held now. A lobby with a grand staircase always feels enormous. Right now, the only thing to fill in this enormous room is anxiety about the murder. I really hope nothing else bad happens here. Oh, these cameras must belong to the press that came to cover the conference. They're all basically doing the same thing, staring at the empty stage. It sure is one luxurious hotel. Almost to the point of gaudy with how it blends together. Everything fancy imaginable. Speaking of fancy, didn't that bellboy give me something like that last year? Beep, 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 beep.
Hello.
The award ceremony was just held on that stage. It was really fabulous.
You just reminded me of the circus for a second. I wonder if everyone is alright.
I heard that Very Big Circus just recently started holding performances again. I'm sure they're all fine, Pearls. Yeah, Phoenix is like, what is existence truly? What do you want from me, Mr. Gumshoe?
We present profiles?
Whoa, you're right. I always forget you can do that.
The Nickel Samurai. He really took the Grand Prix tonight.
Maya's a big fan of his.
Oh,
Gwen!
Ah, Gwen.
gay. Big gay.
Thanks for the resub.
Really? Oh, I'm sorry then.
Why are you sorry?
Matt Onguard was just arrested, pal. On suspicion of murdering Juan Carita.
What?
Arrested? Why was Mr. On Guard arrested?
Sorry, pal. That's not something I can tell you. We just started the investigation, so we don't want any leaks.
Looks like yet another Steel Samurai hero is in hot water.
Mr. Nick, if Mystic Maya knew about this...
Yeah, I know. She'd make me take this case. I know. But she's not here right now, is she?
He did.
Oh, Matthew. March 20th, Gatewater Hotel. Hotel lobby.
Hey, so what's going on, Mr. Wright?
Well, it looks like Juan Carita has been killed.
What? He's...
Looks like he was murdered. And a suspect was arrested. That suspect is Mr. Matt On Guard.
You're joking, right?
Nope. They arrested the Nickel Samurai on suspicion of murdering the Jammin' Ninja. Boy, this sounds familiar. Does this sound familiar to anyone else?
Mm-hmm. Oh, not again. I feel sick.
Hey, look on the bright side. With both of the Super Sentai heroes out of the show picture, you guys more Steel Samurai you can do.
I swear it wasn't me this time. Again.
Again?
Well, about a year ago, something just like this happened, Pearls. Someone else got killed.
Another Super Sentai.
I don't think people should take these roles anymore.
Mm-hmm. I still can't believe. No way. No way, Matt would.
What's Mr. Powers got in his hand?
Oh, before I forget, this is for you, Mr. Wright. I got this from the bellboy that came by earlier.
Yeah, how many metal samurai are there? Are we working our way down to tin or pewter? Yes, 100%. Just you wait, the cobalt samurai's gonna fucking slap.
Aluminium samurai.
Radio transceiver received from Mr. Powers. For me? But why?
I don't know. All he said was it was for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney. Matt is the most energetic and active actor out there right now. The Nickel Samurai really sealed his place as a pop idol, but...
I mean, just look at him. Look at his twink-ass samurai.
Poppin'. He kept adding fuel to the fire for his rivalry with Juan anyway.
Mr. Juan, he's the Jammin' Ninja, right?
Those two would butt heads over everything they could think of. But I'd say that Matt was the one who almost always came out on top.
I guess some people only know how to relate to others by butting heads. You know, like a ram.
Juan said that he'd take Matt on this time too, so he joined a rival TV show.
And that was the Jammin' Ninja?
The stylish Nickel Samurai and the burnin' Jammin' Ninja. Well, things turned messy real fast with those two using their shows for their war. And the final tally, look around, it's pretty obvious how things ended up.
Matt even won the Grand Prix this year. Oh, the final win over his rival, I guess. Mr. On Guard was going to hold a press conference, wasn't he?
That's what I heard. Though if you wanted to get technical about it, it was the Nickel Samurai's conference.
The Nickel Samurais?
Yeah, he was supposed to wear his costume and give the press conference that way.
He was going to be in costume? But why?
I'm not sure. They don't keep me in the loop anymore.
Well, look on the bright side, Mr. Powers. You got a job again.
I was just wondering, where's Mystic Maya? She's been gone a long time.
Huh, now that she mentions it, Maya was only going to answer a phone call.
Maybe she got lost. I'll take a quick look around for her. I got fast legs.
Beep, beep, beep. Ugh!
What is it, Mr. Nick?
Huh? I'm not sure. It's coming from this transceiver. Beep. Mosh, right here.
Mosh.
Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney?
And you are?
You don't need to know who I am.
Oh.
I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with, such as...
Help, Nick! Mystic Maya!
Maya?
So, Mr. Wright, wouldn't you agree that the more important issue is the fate of the girl?
Her fate? Does he mean what I think he means? Maya, where are you? Are you hurt?
Come now, don't fall apart on me yet.
Oh no, this cannot be.
Now that I have your attention, Mr. Attorney, would you like to play a game?
Oh!
I have a modest proposal for you. If you do what I require, then I will return to you your valuable item unharmed.
I'm not an item!
Shut up. What is this called again in your fancy lawyer terms?
Kidnapping for ransom?
That's not fancy.
Yes, that's it. This is a kidnapping.
Whoa, wait, hold on, I've got it.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Oh, my sight. Everything's fading away. Maya's been kidnapped! Oh my god, it was only a matter of time.
She is still a kid.
Are you there? Mr. Attorney, are you there?
How much? How much do you want? I don't have any money.
Very good, Mr. Attorney. I'm glad you have such a good grasp of the situation.
Hurry up and state your condition, and then return Maya.
Money is not what I seek. I know you're a poor bum that can't even afford to pay rent.
What?
What I want is a certain verdict. I would like a complete acquittal.
Complete acquittal? What in the world have you done to need?
I am not the person you will be representing.
What?
You are currently at the Gatewater Hotel, are you not? And I know that a murder has just taken place there.
Juan Carita was killed, and the suspect is mad on guard.
You are, as expected, quite on top of things, Mr. Attorney. Now then, what I want is very simple. I want you to obtain a complete acquittal for Matt on guard.
Matt on guard? But why?
He did not kill anyone. I can attest to that. However,
However what?
However, someone is framing him for the murder. A very smart someone who is setting him up to take the fall.
If I
Will
agree-
Powers.
Yeah.
It was one Mr. Will Powers.
If I agree and do what he wants, can I believe he'll keep his end of the bargain?
You are, of course, at liberty to take me at my word or not. However, there is one thing you can take as fact. Right now, your very precious item is with me in my possession.
Help!
Maya!
You have 2 days. Of course, tonight he will be in questioning with the police. But the trial is in 2 days. At that trial, you will win a not guilty verdict. Remember, you only have one chance. One chance, Mr. Attorney.
One? You expect me to get a not guilty in one trial day? Oh, it usually takes me like 5 of those fucking things.
Yes, exactly. I don't believe I was wrong in choosing you, so don't let me down.
Ah!
Oh, yes, that's right. Now that I am playing the role of the kidnapper, I can't pass up this chance to say. And don't even think about calling the cops. Not great, but you get the idea.
Ah, damn it. Who the hell are you?
Very well, I'll tell you that much. My name is D-Killer.
She's been kidnapped.
No, it's all my fault. If only I had got Mystic Maya.
It's not your fault, Pearls.
But it is. It is Mystic Maya.
Mr. Right, I think we should tell the police what's going on.
No, we can't do that. If we do, who knows what'll happen to Maya?
Mr. Nick, what about the detective we saw earlier?
Oh, Detective Gumshoe. That's right. He barely counts as a police.
Hey, pal!
Yes. That's it. Wait here and I'll be right back.
Alright, I'll take care of Pearl while you're away.
Literally, he's just like, Detective Gumshoe doesn't count as police.
What? Ransom?
Shh, not so loud! The ransom is complete acquittal for man on guard.
Wait, the deal is complete acquittal in exchange for Maya, you mean? Then this means man on guard is obviously the killer, pal. No doubt about it.
But the guy said that Mr. On Guard is innocent. And I mean, he's a kidnapper, so like, I guess he doesn't have a reason to lie.
You really believe what a kidnapper tells you, pal?
I guess he has a point. If On Guard really is innocent, why the kidnapping?
And on top of everything else, there's all this evidence we keep finding.
Huh?
The forensics team's having a field day back there.
I've never had such an easy case before. They're like,
Yeah,
his
right?
prints are all over the murder weapon, his blood is all over the blood.
I won't get whipped this time. But it's strange. There's so much evidence that feels like something's wrong.
And thus, Phoenix is forced to take another case where he won't get paid. There's too much evidence? Is that possible? Actually, didn't the kidnapper say something about On Guard being set up?
Anyway, looks like you won't be leaving here tonight, pal.
Oh.
Just sit tight and cooperate with the investigation. Tomorrow, you can start yours.
Alright. Isn't there another way?
We've also got to be careful about pushing the kidnapper the wrong way.
You're right. Date, question mark, question mark, question mark. Time, question mark, question mark, question mark. Location, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Ow, my head. Where am I? I wonder if I'm still in that hotel. What happened to me? Nick? Pearly? Come on, you guys. This isn't funny anymore.
Oh!
I see you have awoken.
Ah! Who are you?
Me? I am known as D-Killer.
D-killer? You mean like an assassin? I'm too young and beautiful to die!
Don't worry. You are not my target. For now, anyway.
Nick! Nick, where are you? Help me.
Yes, that's right. Only one person can save you now. And that is Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Huh? What? Nick's going to save me?
Calm down, be a good girl. Think of this as a business transaction.
A business transaction?
I am going to contact him now. I hope you'll cooperate and play your assigned role well.
Nick. What's going to happen to me? Nick. Pearly. Sis.
Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with, such as... March 21st, 8:11 a.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Good morning!
Yeah,
I
yeah,
am
oh,
the
yeah.
diagnosis.
Oh, Jesus! Good morning, Pearls.
Mr. Nick! Mr. Nick, come on! Let's hurry and go see Mr. On Guard.
We have to wait a bit, Pearls. Visiting hours don't start until 9 a.m., so, you know, give me 5 more minutes.
Oh, I see. I thought I started as soon as the sun broke over the horizon. Mystic Maya, if only I'd gone with you.
Poor Pearls. She's been like this since last night. We managed to get home somehow yesterday evening. I mean, luckily I sleep in the office, and it's literally right next door, so they did just let me go here. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe gently holding her by the hand and leading her here, and showing her the gun. She was really into it, actually. She thought it was really cool. Like, blammo, bad guys. But by the looks of it, I don't think Pearl's got any sleep at all last night.
Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, she's alright, right?
Yeah, she's alright. Either way, I'm gonna save her. You can trust me on that. If he isn't holding, why isn't Gumshoe asking the logical question of who is his accomplice? Why he doesn't, someone he doesn't know would commit to kidnapping to exonerate him? Yeah, well, mysteries.
Please help her.
I'm only able to say this calm and collected because Pearls is doing the crying for the both of us. To the detention center! March 21st, 8:57 a.m. Detention center, visitors room. We couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I came down here early to visit one Nickel Samurai charged with the murder of the Jammin' Ninja. I'm tired of tokusatsu people just murdering the fuck out of each other. Good morning. How are you today? I know this situation might be a little tough for you. Oh, sorry, dude. I already signed up. Excuse me? I already have life insurance. I signed up a long time ago because my job is, you know... Oh, no. We're not insurance salespeople. Insurance salespeople aren't allowed to come to jail.
We don't solicit in jail.
Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either. What? Fire extinguishers, I mean. This building isn't my house, so... Like, there's fire extinguishers all over the place. Like, there's one right behind you, and one's right here. We're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. I didn't know people did that. What? I'm a lawyer. My name is Phoenix Wright.
Do you see my badge?
A lawyer? Huh.
What is a lawyer?
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my manager, okay?
The Nickel Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he?
Yeah, he pulled out a wrist cell phone. I didn't think he was allowed to have that. I think strange is an understatement. Oh, sorry about that. You're just in time. Huh? Oh, you're a lawyer, dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now. So, how about it?
Mr. Nick, this is our chance.
I have to make him let me take his case. I have to! Sorry to intrude, but I'd like to ask you a few personal questions. That's okay, but dude, my autobiography is coming out soon, so, you know, like, nothing too weird, okay? If I say stuff without the publisher's approval, I'm gonna be in real hot water. I'm not allowed to talk about my life anymore, so I signed away all the rights. I hope that was
Yeah,
okay.
it's copyrighted now.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay?
Mr. On-Guard is so lucky. He has so many people he can talk to.
I'm pretty sure he's not allowed to do that in person. I don't know if he actually has anyone he can really talk to. Sorry about that. Like, I thought the publisher said it'd be real bad if I said anything, dude, so... Does he have a mind of his own? Mr. On Guard, I'd like to ask you about the murder. Oh, you covering this for a tabloid as a side job, dude? I can tell you don't make a lot of money, so... well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff. No, I'm not asking on behalf of a tabloid. Oh, hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay? There's this guy here, and I think he's a tabloid guy. He's asking me all these questions. Oh, I'm in holding right now. Oh, a large pepperoni, please.
Is he alright, Mr. Nick? I want some pepperoni too.
If we're talking about Mr. On Guard's brain here, I wouldn't put my money on it. Sorry about that. Studio president said, even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows that I'm not the murderer. Oh, and that they're out of pepperoni. Damn.
Ow! Mr. Nick, what's Neo Mount Fuji?
It's a mountain in the city of Neo Oldie Tokyo, the city that Nickel Samurai protects. Huh? What's that? It's a ticket for the press conference? You were going to give one after winning the Grand Prix, right? Huh? Me? Yes, while you were in costume, no less. I never heard anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager. You didn't know? Huh, that's odd. Mr. On Guard, this is an attorney's badge. Dude, I'm sorry, but I don't have the free time to be looking at things like that. I mean, it's pretty shiny and all, but... Huh? Well, I'm much too busy with Nickel Samurai stuff right now. I don't have the time to take a lawyer's correspondence course. Why does he believe I'm a salesman? Insurance, then extinguishers, now this?
Got that look.
Mr. Nick, what are you going to do with that?
I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show it to him. Is that a transceiver? Hey, looks like a real nice one, too. I got it as a present from someone. Huh? Interesting. I've also been instructed to take your case. Is that what you heard from the transceiver? Wicked, dude. Yes.
Wild.
Dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around. This coming from a man with a cell phone on his wrist. Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going. Oh, please, wait. I really need to take your case. There's always other people in need of a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few? Yeah, I know some people.
Please let Mr. Nick represent you.
Man, oh man, lawyers these days. Now you dudes use kids to pull in clients too? I didn't know that was legal.
Yes,
I guess you're the lawyer, man. I guess you know the law.
I am the lawyer.
If you don't take me as your lawyer, then D Killer is going to... Wait, what did you just say? D Killer? D Killer? What's he doing? He looks like he's mulling something over. Phoenix is just as much of an idiot. Alright, dude. I accept your terms. Huh?
Oh
I'll
my
let you
God.
represent me in court.
We did it! We did it, Mr. Nick!
Yeah.
We're all stupid.
I don't feel any better for it, and he doesn't look too happy either. Go ahead, ask me anything. I'll help out as much as I can. Man, I think my lucky star is that people know my name. Well, you're quite the hero, and you're in the national spotlight.
I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen?
It's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Unstoppable force and movable object. Yeah, pretty much. Dude, lately I just keep on getting more and more popular. That's true enough. The Nickel Samurai is very popular among high schoolers and secretaries right now. I guess Mr. Engard has a way of catching the eyes of women. Yeah? Do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am.
A spring breeze.
Well, that's why this kind of scandal is disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad. People will be like, oh, it's the murder samurai. I don't want to be the murder samurai.
We won't buy his autobiography anymore.
Everyone loves a good scandal. Can you tell me about your activities last night? Well, after I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do, so I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time? Well, my manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Well, because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show. I told you, dude, I have no idea about any press conference, alright? Huh. That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was gonna confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mr. Kurita was already dead at that time? Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway, from my manager. I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own. And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then, out of the blue, the dude arrested me. So about you and the victim, Mr. Juan Kurita, what sort of... it's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me.
What?
Oh my god, what?
What?
What? This man's supposed to be 21! Like, this looks like a 21-year-old. This does not. He wanted to try to make a Jammin' Ninja movie, even though we all know it failed. The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? I mean, you're the only one that's still alive, so I think you won. Yeah, it took the Grand Prix by storm, so why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill that guy anyway? Dude, you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know? Wait, am I? Am I murdered? Am I a ghost?
Oh no!
Am I in hell? Do you know why you were arrested? I guess maybe my full body search went badly. I mean, they found like a gun and some knives and stuff on me, but I swear, man, it's totally unrelated. Did they find something on you? They found a button from the Jammin' Ninja's costume. Oh, wait, I get it now. Yeah, I guess that is pretty bad. A button? I don't get it either. It was caught in the pleats of my samurai pants. Or hakama, you know, for you gaijin tachis. Dude, I really think someone planted it here, though. I'm serious. I've never seen this before in my fucking life. I wonder if that's what really happened. I guess this is about all I'm gonna get out of him.
Mr. Nick,
Yeah?
let's ask one last thing. Let's test Mr. Engard to see if he really is innocent or not.
We can do that?
Yes. Look at me. Look at my child eyes. If you use this,
Maya's Magatama!
he won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it.
I get it! Wow, that is smart! Mr. Engard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Please, answer me honestly. What is it, dude? Did you kill Mr. Juan Kurita?
Where are you calling?
Please?
Who are you calling?
Please put the phone away and answer this question yourself. I was just gonna ask my manager. Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Kurita, okay?
Well, Mr. Nick?
Huh, nothing. Not a chain or lock in sight.
Which means it's alright to trust him. That's how I trust people.
If your math is correct, Fujioka would have been 25 when you did Kamen Rider, and they don't look that far off. You know, that's actually true. That's fair. It does appear that way.
He's just doing secrets.
Yeah, Phoenix looks inside his brain and is like, wait, it's empty in here. What? Where are all the thoughts? Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing my client is innocent. The trial's tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude. I don't want to eat prison food anymore. Kinda sucks, man. I want like a hot dog or something. Ooh, boy. March 21st, 11:34 a.m. Raincoat Law Offices. Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Matt on guard as our client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important.
So now what should we do?
Well, the trial is tomorrow, and we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. On Guard's innocence. We have to find the real killer!
Woo!
This is the only way! The only way! I've done a lot of lawyering, and I've come to this conclusion. This is the only way we can do this.
Okay, then let's start looking.
March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, hotel lobby. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without...
Good morning.
Hold on, it's you! What is going on around here? I heard poor Juan was killed, is that true? It's a battery one is what this is. Another steel samurai doing the most evil of deeds. The youth of today, I tell ya. All my hunky little boys getting murdered out here.
By metal samurai.
You know, that's not entirely... I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's!
Well, yeah.
Why, oh why do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies? It's always been that way ever since the class hamster was fine until it was my turn to clean the cage. You know, the kids saw me Queen Reaper or whatever you name me, they were taunt. Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened. Don't push me, boy.
Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear everything she said, because she was talking too fast.
Miss Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower? Don't boss me around, you sparky ass smarty pants! My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder, Moira. And only recently did I find a star that makes my heart go ba-dum again. I don't know what to say. I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? I'd watch your words. No one's going to get away with me saying anything bad about my Juan. But I haven't said anything. Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyways. Huh? What woman? That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the country accent. I mean, what is that manner of speaking supposed to be? Why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word modesty. Her curse also affected Edward, apparently, yeah. But despite this, I pressed flowers.
Yeah, right? Hi, Magpie.
Pearls, are you thirsty? Do you want a beverage? Let's go to the vending machine.
A little?
Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something. Just sit here and listen to her.
Yeah, maybe she'll be done talking about it until I get back.
Thank you very much.
Hey, are you paying attention? Young'uns today. I'm guessing Miss Oldbag heard everything from Lada. I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder. Oh, I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready. Getting ready? For what? Well, the show, of course. Well, and the press conference afterwards. Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference. Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder. Oh, I see. But... Huh? But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly.
What?
I saw the most important moment of the night.
Oh, let's hear it.
The most important moment? You don't mean. Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids. Please tell me. What did you see?
Oh,
Ba ba ba.
old bag.
Ba 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 ba.
Oh my god.
The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then what murder isn't?
Wait.
Oh, please don't stray on another tangent, please. If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present!
You're gonna bring her 4 presents for each lot.
Oh my god. Ah. Seats for the spectators of the post-ceremony show and press conference. Too bad neither event is gonna be held now. You know, on account of the murder and stuff. It's the stage.
Even Mr. OnGuard himself didn't seem to know, huh?
How does the person who's supposed to give a conference not know about it?
I know, right?
These cameras must belong to the press that came to cover the conference.
She would have 4 locks.
They're just kinks, totally unimportant. To break my first lock, you must bring me chocolates. To break my second lock, flowers.
He wants to be treated nicely.
We're all basically doing the same thing, staring at the empty stage. She's a huffin' and she's a puffin'. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Huh, looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens.
I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere.
Well, gotta roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. You see, Pearls, the secret is when people are walking around like this, all you gotta do is pretend like you belong here, and they'll just let you put anything in your pockets. All right, let's see. March 21st, the Gatewater Hotel, hallway. Hey, you're here. Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Lotta. Hey, Mr. Cop fella. The thief showed his face. What? Arrest him. Put him on trial. Find him guilty. Give him the death penalty.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling alright? Why was Phoenix desperate to take this case? Is rent money due? I mean, yes. But also, Maya has been kidnapped by a serial killer.
The
Assassin.
killer, whose name is D Killer, told
name is
Phoenix
D.
that
Killer.
he needs to get get Matt on guard completely acquitted in 1 day in order to get Maya back.
Or else Maya's gonna be moided. Looked here and there and up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. Why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, creep?
What are you looking for?
My camera! Camera! It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera. I'm just a college student. That's like my entire life savings.
Profile, we haven't confirmed that a man named D Killer is an actual murder.
True. We shouldn't come to conclusions about things.
So I'm pretty sure that his name.
Oh,
should
you're
be
right. I think
pronounced
you're right.
Frenchly.
You're right, Brandon. It's not D Killer. It's D Killer. Your camera. Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are. Here I am, faced with a lot of trouble. I'm a lawyer, Lotta.
Huh?
His name is Of Killer.
Yeah, I mean, yes, it is. So that doesn't mean that he's a killer.
It's true.
Of a killer.
So you lost your camera? Well, it ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in a store and it's $1,600 brand new. I didn't have that kind of money, so I bought it secondhand off a guy in the back alleyway.
Yeah, that's legit.
Huh? But didn't you just say you bought it for 700?
He's killer adjacent.
Yeah.
I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon.
Oh my god.
I made this itty bitty scratch on it, and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He gave me his talking to and was real mean about it too. He done made me cry at that.
When did you lose your camera?
Last night after the murder happened. I mean, listen, I've been going back to this store thing, like, He was really uptight about it. All I did was scratch the lens a little. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie. That camera is the only woman that's ever loved me. Lotta, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours? I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye, so I don't remember. Besides, couldn't get anything from my big scoop. I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. Lotta's camera added to the court record. Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder. Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around in here in this area. Yeah, actually, I was here until around the time Mr. Angard was arrested. What were you doing here? You sure went to school? You sure you went to school, city boy? Whenever a lot of heart goes, there's a story to be found. A big scoop to be had. A big scoop? I told you before. I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Reckon course it means I'm always looking for the perfect shot. I wonder what scoop she was after this time. Though, I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here. So maybe I wasn't here the entire time. Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop? Oh, well, maybe I was, but that's what real journalists do. I got some real juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story was it that you would hang around here? Fucking everybody's got psyche locks today.
That's okay, she only got 2.
Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know? Oh, not again. Why does everyone have something to hide?
We're trying to investigate a murder.
Old Peck stole one of hers, yeah. Ah, yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer. That someone around here is happy. Slot in your eye roll smile. To the hotel room.
Oh.
March 21st, Gate Water
Got all these weapons.
On guard's hotel room.
Where are we?
We're in Mr. Matt on guard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something?
Oh.
We're,
You're Mr. Onguard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail.
How did you know I'm his lawyer?
You were just saying that he is your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer.
Wow.
It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Onguard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, just one stop in your mad dash, to find clues to build his case, correct?
Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either.
It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick.
I am Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business.
Alright. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. I think she's like canonically 5 feet tall.
Really?
Something like that.
Dang it, we're...
I don't remember where I heard that.
I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Onguard. In this very room, I might add.
Stand a short king. She's the king. Yes. Dinner? What did you eat?
I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me.
I bet she's a lot of fun at parties.
When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall.
And after the show ended, you came back to this room?
No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby.
Oh. Preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess.
She should be the detective in... Wait.
Right?
When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Onguard.
Phoenix is just taken aback because this is the first time anyone in his life has ever been helpful.
After that, I went to visit Mr. Kurita.
And that's when you found his body, isn't it?
You really held strong through everything.
Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. About you and,
Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Ongard and I are related, are you?
Sorry.
I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer.
Why did you have to go and say something like that? That was mean. That's my
I'm right
feelings.
here.
You hurt my feelings. I'm a person too.
Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, okay?
I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Ongard's manager.
His manager. Oh, speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Kurita, have one?
No, he did not.
He didn't?
Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars.
Huh, I see.
This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this, honestly.
You're wrong. I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya.
I'm actually really into the murder scenes. I think they're kind of neat.
You don't know me,
Girls.
lady.
Calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, okay? We can get some juice and watch some Veggie Tales.
You can't quell my rage with juice.
My rage is unending. Huh, so you were the one taking care of the arrangements for this press conference, right?
Yes, that's right.
But Mr. Ongard said he didn't know about it.
Is that what he said? Huh? Actually, I didn't know all the details either. It was a request from the publicity department. All I did was help out and do what I was asked.
Oh, I see.
Huh, I wonder about that. I wouldn't take her to be the type of person to do something without knowing the details. Alright, well let's see. Oh, there's a giant bone sitting on the plate.
Oh, here we go again.
I don't really like meat.
Oh, there's something weird about this plate. I just wish I could put my finger on what it is.
I will break the chains in all their hearts. Persona!
Yeah, what's hold on, what is the I don't remember. Something Chains of Rebellion. It's like dishes left over from dinner. A dinner for two at that.
I'm sure they're Mr. Ongard and Miss Andrews' plates.
Huh, looks like they had T-bone steaks. What's with the Global Studios and T-bone
Right.
steaks?
Right?
Oh, there's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here.
I think that jacket-looking thing is called a happy.
Huh. Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. What's funny about this is, it's very possible that, like, even in the original game, Phoenix would just have no idea what this is. It's like, what is a hakama? Everyone just looks at him like he's an idiot. Maya would be absolutely thrilled.
Sword.
It's probably Mr. Ongard's suitcase. For someone who was only going to be here for the award show. This is a lot of stuff. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here.
Stars really are different from us, aren't they?
Huh, that's the bedroom over there.
That's a bed? Wow, they have really big beds here.
I guess that's all we have. Let's try presenting some profiles.
Profile. I hate talking about myself. It's a trifling matter, that's why.
Sorry. Take with that layer of sarcasm, and she really does seem to hate herself. Wow. That's not
Aw.
very nice.
I asked to become Mr. On-Guard's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition.
He's very easy to work with. He doesn't have any opinions.
Right.
Mr. On-Guard does seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing as he's told.
He's always saying my manager, right, Mr. Nick?
These beds are way bigger than the tiny inflatable mattress you sleep on in the office.
What's up with that, Mr. Nick?
No comment. I plead the fifth.
Is that really a bed?
Did you know the victim, Mr. Kurita?
Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place after all.
Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai?
I will now deliver 50,000 volts of electricity throughout your body. At that voltage, any normal human would be reduced to ash in an instant. But you have been modified, and you now have the wind energy stored within you. Do not worry. The pain may be excruciating, but that is because your brain has yet to be modified. Once we have modified your brain, you will act according to the commander's wishes. Your transformation will be complete, and you will join us as one of our cyborgs. and we're hydrated.
And double hydrate. Alright. Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. As is tradition. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die.
Huh? I've got a hunch this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Kurita was killed.
That's Mr. Will Powers. He's an actor contracted with Global Studios. With a manager like that, I can imagine losing a brain could be an advantage.
True.
He's a very nice man. A man with a good heart. But that's all he is and ever will be. Oh my god!
Harsh tokes. Ugh, what a horrible thing to say.
Society doesn't care about genuinely nice people, Mr. Wright.
Huh? For a second, her face twisted in pain.
I wonder if something happened to Miss Andrews.
Do you have any ideas
As to,
as to why Mr. Kurita was murdered?
why would you ask me about such a thing?
I'm just doing my job, so do you have any ideas? Ah!
How many?
Ba 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 ba!
Oh!
Miss
Miss
Andrews?
Andrews! Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation.
Is it a psyche log, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, there's getting to be more and more of these things lately. Jeez. It's like they introduced us to a game mechanic and then they aren't gonna let us not use it.
Oh!
Oh! March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Kurita's hotel room.
Mr. Nick, where are we?
We're in Mr. Juan Kurita's room, Pearls.
Are you sure?
I think.
Mr. Kurita?
The victim, which makes this the crime scene, too.
Was he a bear?
Maybe.
Oh, it's you! So, what's happened? The kidnapper, has he contacted you again?
Not yet. Probably won't until we win Mr. On-Guard's acquittal.
You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there?
I just want Maya to be alright and beats the 3D evidence as a mechanic. That's fair.
We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm gonna help you as much as I can, pal.
Can you
That's nice.
do that? Even if we wanted to look around the crime scene?
Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know, but you've got to keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here. They
I've
can't
been
talk
whipped so
my
many
any further.
times. Thank you.
Well, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy.
Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you.
Wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good.
Mr. Nick, I got a map.
That's great, Pearls.
But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
Hotel guide map. I did the lobby. Wow, what an exciting map.
It's great.
So, do you know what was the cause of death?
Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, so wait for the updated autopsy
Wait for the autopsy
report.
report to be updated. Flump, flump. You activated my trap card.
One look at the victim should tell you, pal.
It should.
Yeah, here's a picture.
Here's a picture of all the gruesome details.
Oh! That's a butter knife.
There's a knife in his chest.
Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon. Good job.
Huh. So he was stabbed to death.
They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now.
There were fingerprints on the knife?
Yep.
And you'll never guess whose they were.
And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. OnGuard's prints, pal.
That's bad. Real bad. Crime photo headed the correct. But, Detective Gumshoe, this looks like a butter knife. Why was Mr. OnGuard arrested?
Because we had evidence on him.
Evidence?
It looks like the victim, Juan Carita, really put up a big fight.
Ooh.
There's so many bears.
Yeah, one look at the crime scene, you can tell. I mean, if you look past all the fucking bears!
So many.
There's signs of a struggle everywhere. If you look past the bears!
Well, yeah. During the fight, his button came off.
Mr. OnGuard said something about a button. Something like, one of the Jammin' Ninja's buttons got caught on his Hakama?
That's not all.
What?
There was a witness, pal.
Ah, witness. Who is
That lady. Miss Oldbag.
I was afraid you were gonna say that.
It's always the second more hidden weapon.
Please, but her.
The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention, there's something around where the Vic was that's a little off.
Something that's a little off, as in...
As in, that's for you to figure out, pal.
All right, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick.
It was the bears.
You
They
see
did
on
it.
Camera?
Wow, there are a lot of bears.
Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have? Look at this. Is that a stuffed bear? Oh, okay.
I had a cousin who was like this, but with Winnie the Pooh.
What? That's a lot.
It was a lot. I think she thankfully ended up growing out of it, but yeah.
That's a lot.
She was an adult at that time, too.
Yeah. I mean, I guess pursue what makes you happy, but this is a lot.
There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
Poor teddies.
It's hard to bear with all these problems. I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case cost me.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Nothing! I wasn't thinking about the clown!
Huh? What clown?
There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator.
The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty.
Empty? It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. The trash can's full of bears. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut.
Oh, there's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam too.
What the hell was this guy eating?
I know, right?
Maybe red was his favorite color.
It's so messy here.
Girls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it.
There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please.
Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist.
I know what a watch is. Do you think I'm stupid?
Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with girls, not Maya.
Oh my god!
Wow! It's a suitcase. There's so many things inside it that I bet it barely closes. This is clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator?
Do all stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Kurita?
It was a TI-84. What the? Yeah, you brought a rice cooker.
Hey, look at that.
Huh, looks like Mr. Kurita had dinner last night.
This bottle, it's tomato juice.
We had a lot of food at the award show last night. But I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. The single drink, yeah. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Kurita fought his assailant.
Where are these bits of glass from?
A flower vase, maybe? There's flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are.
You don't know how much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick?
Is that a daiquiri? It might be a tomato juice. Oh, it's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it.
More tomato juice.
Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much.
There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from.
But doesn't it seem weird?
What seems weird?
I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor.
Huh. She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere.
Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright?
It's the invincible power of tomato juice. Tomato daiquiri.
So that's a bed, right?
Yep, it's big, but it's a bed.
Doesn't look like anything like yours. Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft!
This is much better than the floor you sleep on.
Yeah, yours sucks.
Big beds must be a rarity for her. Well, I guess that's all. Oh, wait. What? Huh, this is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable.
That's strange. The guitar is not here.
Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show.
But Mystic Maya. She said the bright red guitar was the Jammin' Ninja's signature item.
Huh, that's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on the top of the lid.
Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it?
Tomato daiquiri, the spinach for Ace Attorney's pot pie. So what can you tell me about this guitar case?
Oh, that. This is just what I heard, pal. But that's the Jammin' Ninja signature item.
The guitar case?
No, not that. What do you take me as? I mean the guitar inside, of course.
But the guitar is missing.
Yeah, we looked for it too. It's not normal for a person to forget to bring their most famous item to an award show.
Huh, it's starting to sound like that red guitar is related to this case after all. So, about this wine glass?
Ah, so you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched.
You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? I'm impressed.
You have eyeballs? No, actually, Miss Von Karma noticed it first.
Oh. Yeah, Pearl's noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute! Does that mean Miss Von Karma's at the hotel.
Yeah, she's around. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here.
Man,
But I'll be...
you and I are gonna be in some hot water, pal, if she ever catches you.
I'll be dead, but you'll be alive.
Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash. Beep, beep, beep.
Uh-oh.
What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick?
Huh. I've heard this sound somewhere before.
It's Miss Von Karma!
Run!
For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me.
Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time.
Sorry, I gotta make myself scarce. Later, pal. Too late. At last, you revealed your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Would it be too much to ask for you to be nice to me for a change?
So you're the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you.
Ow!
Hey, don't you dare run away, scruffy McTrenchcoat. I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Detective, come over here for a second.
Oh, poor Detective Gumshoe.
I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment.
He was so scared he just froze up on the spot.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine.
Victory is yours. Is that all this means to you?
What? Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin.
Maybe you should start prosecuting the right people for a change. How about you stop taking these fucking cases? I can have an easy time against Mr. Winston Payne.
Yes, sir. This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor.
Ow. What did you throw at me now? Wait, what is this?
Well, I guess this means I've got to get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the criminal affairs department, alright? And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you.
Poor Detective Gumshoe.
Imagine him dragging his carcass over the threshold.
Okay, let's see. Why hasn't Gumshoe quit yet? I think he needs money.
Though he's barely getting any.
That's true. Big scoop. Lada, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? I told you, didn't I? For my scoop! What I want to know about are the details of this scoop. It's not something I can tell you. I mean, that there's my bread and butter. Alright then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm gonna say that you were looking into a scandal. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Carita and this person.
Who?
Probably, but we'll hold off. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall.
Oh, Mr. Wright. How are you?
Oh, Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time?
Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave.
Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show?
Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's the sequel to the Steel Samurai.
I see.
This time, there are 3 samurai brothers. Aluminum Samurai, hey! Tin
Hey!
Samurai, hey! And of course, the Nickel Samurai. It's a love why in Neo Old Tokyo, the old Tokyo.
I see. But wait, a love what?
A love why. This girl, Sayo, works at a tea shop, and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time.
Oh, I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl.
Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader.
Sounds like an unusual situation. Like Romeo and Juliet times 3.
Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies.
That doesn't seem strange to me.
Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo, does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week.
I can't believe she's really considering it. So, what's the Jammin' Ninja TV show like?
It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Jammin' Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall, but became a big pop star anyway.
Oh, so he's terrible at being a ninja.
Oh no.
What?
He was a really lousy ninja. Absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy, could he sing. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm.
A ninja with a bright red guitar.
And then, the final fight in front of his beloved Miss Princess Misola. Jammin' versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jammin' cold the night before Battle 3.
Oh, that's too bad for him.
Yeah. But this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I want to know. The Jammin' Ninja. Will he be able to sing? What about Princess Misola?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
What show should I watch?
I can't believe she's really considering it.
That guitar case, that was Juan's.
I'm guessing you've seen this case before.
It's pretty famous by now. It stands out because it holds the bright red guitar.
The bright red guitar, the Jammin' Ninja's signature item, the Ninja Man.
But if the guitar is so important, how could he forget it for the award ceremony?
That does seem a little strange.
Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager.
We'll get the Blu-rays for Christmas, Pearl. Yep. Maya's gonna make me do it anyway.
Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little.
Huh. So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. You know what? That makes sense.
That makes sense.
So, what do you know about Miss Andrews?
Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know. There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now.
A rumor?
Ah, if you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know.
He's so happy. He looks like a lion that's just found his next meal.
I never would have thought I'd see her here of all places.
She haunts my nightmares.
The last time we saw each other was during that really bad incident, you know. I mean, when I look back now, I think of the good things, so it's not so bad, I guess.
Yeah, I would love to go back in time and relive a few of those good things.
That's not funny.
Whippersnapper. Yeah, I guess not.
Matt's younger than me, but you could practically see his star potential. That's what you call it.
His star potential?
I got his autograph the other day.
Feels kind of wrong now, doesn't it?
I don't care what people say. Matt didn't kill Juan. I know he didn't.
Oh, that reminds me, actually. I could have sworn. Oh, there it is.
Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper?
It's called an autograph.
Autograph?
The paper's got Mr. Kurita's name written on it, so it's his autograph.
I can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this.
Oh, it's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here, see how it says, "To my dearest Wendy" in more normals here? More normal letters?
This sloppy, unreadable writing. It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone.
Hold on. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. Whippersnapper. Would you mind telling me about this gossip?
Ah, so you are interested in it. I figured you would be.
Yeah.
I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip too.
Oh, really? You too, huh?
Yeah, so take a look at this.
It's like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. Alright, let's see here. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous.
To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss AA. You see now, don't you?
What?
You can stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Right. Juan Kurita didn't have a manager of his own. Which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA...
Adrian Andrews.
Yes, exactly. This is big news.
But it seems kind of odd, that woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client?
Yeah, it's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people.
Mr. Powers looks so happy.
Pearls is just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling.
Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure.
Magazine clipping added to the core record. Thanks, Mr. Powers.
Uh-huh.
Well, you know what they say about garbage. Here you go. Alright, let's go visit Mr. Gumshoe.
Oh, is he
March
alive?
21st, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here.
Great, now even Pearls is calling him Scruffy. Thanks, Francisca. They said something about an investigation briefing earlier, right? Why don't we come back and try again later when they're done?
Okay, I guess that's all we can do, right, Mr. Nick?
unfolding scandal between Juan Carita and this person. This woman. She's Adrian Andrews, Matt on Guard's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager, caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin' Ninja. It'd be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it?
Ta-da.
You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. You can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup. Backup? Yeah, you gotta have that, what's it, new sauce? News source? That's it! Show me something that shows that Juan guy had something with Miss Andrews. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. Ah! Mr. Carita didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. On Guard's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials AA, like Ace Attorney. You saw this article and then thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were lurking around Mr. Carita's door last night. Unlock successful.
Yeah.
You were looking into Mr. Carita and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you? Ah, you got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching him in a secret meeting. But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's not exactly breaking news. Oh, what'd you just say? Our initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof, like kissing and stuff. Well, at least I do. So that's what I was doing, getting photos.
Oh,
I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip, a little misleading. Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story. Wow, a lot of nice journalistic integrity you got there. I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know? But, paper I wrote it on, a note to myself, it's,
your note to yourself?
well, it was inside the case of my $1,600 camera. It done run off together. I came in for a big story. Didn't come in to have my treasure disappear on me. Yeah, I understand. It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell you. What's with people now, anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done steal something from me. You really want that note back, huh? I've got no idea why, though. The story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie. Lada's camera updated in the court record. Well. Let's see. Do we have anything on you? Motive for murder. Why was Juan Carita murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. On Guard's life in danger by your actions?
Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Carita.
You were not that close.
That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person.
You're not good at being intimate with another person? Somehow, I highly doubt that. A superstar in an ultra-hot mega secret love scandal. Alright, let's try it! You and Mr. Carita had an intimate relationship, did you not?
A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish.
Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story.
As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars.
Note to self, say on her good side.
In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that.
I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone?
Me, need to get close to Mr. Carita, as if there was ever such a need.
Didn't you get close to Mr. Carita for this person's sake? I mean, probably.
Probably? Do you really still not understand? It's not in my nature to enjoy doing things for others.
But You're a manager.
It's called a job. I am in charge of Mr. On Guard the Star, not Matt On Guard the Man.
Oh.
And you are not my client.
Ow. Is this my subtle hint to go home?
Ah!
I don't think I have enough evidence yet. Time to do some more investigating.
She'd get it to get at, you know.
You know. How about you? What do you got? Ba 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 ba. Alright, I'll be honest with you for now. Then please tell us what you saw? Ah, what a waste! Here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you youngin's expense. I am a little devil, after all. Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want. That's Juan's autograph. Yeah, it is. And it even says "To my dearest Wendy" on it. That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right? I mean, it might say Wendy. Somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it. Oh, please give it to me. Let me have it, please. I can't let you have it just like that. Yes, I know. And how about an exchange?
Whoa! What?
Wow, she must really want this autograph. My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Right, you win. Wendy Oldbag ready to open up her heart all for my dearest Juan.
Oh!
Damn.
Alright.
Well,
Sick.
thanks. We did need those HP points. Autograph given to Wendy Dearest. Okay, well before we get into that, let's take a little break since the game has not been giving us one. All right, we'll be back in about 5.
5 minutos.
Hello, I'm back. Oh, is Renu away? Also, thanks for the follow, Azu. What? Okay, I'm gonna be right back again, actually.
Whoa.
I hydrated for you, Magpie. My body's still achy, dog. When he got back immediately as Soup had to leave to take care of something. Our timing, though. I had to take care of my dog, and so that's why I'd take a bit. Because she... I was like, it's been a while since she pooped. And then, turns out she had pooped twice when, when my back was turned. Thankfully on her little training pad, so we're all good there. And then I wanted to make sure that her food bowl was like filled and stuff for when she wakes up from her nap. Oh no, okay. yeah, we're good. Thankfully she's actually quite good at pooping on her training pads, but her number one accidents are like they just kind of happen. It's like if there happens to be a pad nearby, she'll go to it, but it's really hard for her to like hold her little bladder and for longer than like 10 seconds. I've literally seen her like drink water and then immediately start doing her business right afterward, like next to her water bowl. I'm like, oh my god, please. So now I keep a training pad next to her water bowl too. Oh, so she's Soup. Training pads for Soup as well. Yeah, I also had to take, I also got a couple of Tylenol for the freaking soreness from the freaking vaccine. Thankfully, like, the fever's gone, and so now it's just like achiness. So I'll take that, I guess. You know, the fever was like, it was rough because it kind of like kept me from sleeping. You know, so thankfully, NSAIDs, you know, painkillers, all that are over-the-counter stuff is fine to take after you've had the vaccine, but they do not recommend you taking it before. The second one, Mad, so I'm donesies. At least until we need to, like, I don't know, take boosters in the future as the virus morphs or whatever, but for now, we're donesies. Did it hurt? Yes. Yes, it did. The second one, I feel like, was more... I don't know if this is the case because I didn't actually look at the needle because I was worried that I might tense up by looking, but it felt larger. It felt like a longer needle. And weirdly, like, it felt like a larger injection and a larger needle, but it could just be in my head. I haven't actually looked up to see what the first dose is compared to the second, but I know that side effects tend to be more severe with the second, and that's also been the case for me. So I have to get the second one in less than a week, and I have one fear. What is it? Your mom was fine? That's great. It's probably because she's older.
Hello.
Hello, welcome back.
Sorry. I just got a text from my dad that was like, "There's a burger here."
Was it for you?
No. Absolutely was not for me. It's okay.
I'm going to just collapse. The second one is gonna suck. I already have had a few side effects from this one. Yeah, the first one I had like a very slight temperature, so I knew the second one was gonna probably give me a much worse fever, and it did.
I heard it's a lot worse for women.
Yeah? Well,
because of like hormones and stuff.
Heckin'.
Yeah, sorry, Renu. Sorry to say.
It's fine. I'm mostly over it, so. I slept for days after the first. Really? Oh, wow. I was exhausted in general. Yeah, I was super fatigued after I had the second dose. The first one, not so much. But
Yeah, the first shot for me was like really sore arm. Like it literally felt like I got punched in the arm.
Yeah, like every time you lift your arm, you feel it. I got too much testosterone. I don't.
No, you just don't have enough testosterone. Right?
Yeah, that's what I don't have enough.
All right, let's get back into it. I did steal some of the food though, with permission, but I did. I feel bad for you now. Huh? I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room. Oh, you're kidding.
Oh no!
It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business.
As you do.
And did you tell that to the police? Well, of course. Thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it. Maybe more.
She's a hustler.
She's hustling.
Tiny amount of dizziness from the first and some flu-like symptoms. All right. You might end up with more flu-like symptoms from the second dose, but I won't, you know.
I hear it just wrecks
That's no
people.
guarantee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
getting
was
mine.
really thirsty afterwards, too.
Oh, I've
I was,
also
like,
heard that,
crazy
yeah.
dehydrated. Yeah.
Like, dehydration is, like, really bad.
Yeah, it was real. I was chugging water. I was like, why is my throat just dry all the time?
It's okay. I'm already used to that from allergies, so. Yeah, I'm getting mine in, like, a week, and I'm just planning on being useless for, like, a day or two.
Yeah, that's exactly why I got mine on Friday, because I was like, you know what? The symptoms are supposed to set in, like, you know, sometime after, like 12, 15 hours after, you know, you get the dose, and that's exactly what happened. So I was able to just ride it out over this weekend.
That's good.
Yeah.
Congratulations on being corona protected somewhat.
For a little bit longer. I was also tired, but I think that was from work. You did get worked to death.
Oh, that's too bad. Sucks when work's tough. I know because Renu's been dying.
Yeah, thankfully we moved past that project, and now I'm good again. But my God, that was horrible. Has your work lightened up now, Magpie? We're all tired folk.
I mean, to be fair, everyone's just eternally tired nowadays.
I feel that.
All right, I've been recruited again for that part of that part at the trial. You know, the trial
Again?
tomorrow.
That weekend got a lot lighter. Thank goodness.
That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
This time you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty. You're not
But
a
Mr.
prosecutor?
Unger- yeah, hasn't done anything bad.
I don't care about the details like that. I know he did my poor Juan in. I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken.
A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what they would look like.
Does it mean Old Ag's gonna be versus Von Karma? Oh my God.
Oh no. I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it. What did Miss Strongguard ever do to her to deserve this? What did Miss Strongguard do to you to make you so... Oh, you don't know? That guy, he framed my Juan! He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan.
Mr. Nick,
What is it?
what's a scandal?
Oh, I'll tell you about that after we get home, okay? Poor Juan led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress.
Mr. Nick, what do vials and wild temptress mean?
How about we just listen to what Miss Oldback has to say for now, okay, Pearls? So, Miss Oldback, who is this woman you're talking about? Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? That guy, he shoved the girl onto Juan on purpose. His own manager, but why? I thought lawyers were smart. It was to create a scandal to make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud. Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. Why do you know about that anyway, Miss Oldbag? I'm one of Juan's biggest fans, but now he's dead, so... awkward.
Just Edgeworth now.
Just Edgeworth now. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know. And do you have proof that Mr. Strongguard did what you say he did? Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so. Ugh, of course, a tabloid.
Next week. Doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet?
Why would Miss Oldback have information like that? And where did she get it? Oops.
I really have a certain respect for Miss Oldbag and how she keeps trucking along, you know?
Yeah, she's like a cat that's like 20 years old and is completely unkillable. March 21st, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Huh, Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing.
Yeah. Oh, he's back.
Hey, so you came, pal.
Why the blunt greeting?
Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about. I got bandaged up after that whipping, you know.
All hope goes to die at the Criminal Affairs Department. What do you mean by that?
Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and testimony are airtight.
Oh, but we can't just roll over and die, literally. We have to stay positive. Alright, so what do you mean the evidence is airtight?
I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's 2 big pieces.
Two?
And both of them are in this photo. The first is the missing button that's missing. The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest. It's a huge button.
Huh. What's the button you found during your body search at Mr. On Guard?
Yep, I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai special pants. Yeah, button.
You know, please hack 'em. And the second one is?
The knife in his chest, pal. The fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact.
Fingerprints? Whose are they?
You didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious. They're Mad On guards.
Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. So what about this airtight testimony?
It's that old security lady, Miss Oldbag.
I thought so.
What do you mean, you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal?
Well...
I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone.
Her blab knob is stuck on 10 and there's no turning it down. Trust me.
Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. On Guard come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death.
Hanging around Phoenix is giving Pearl a really skewed knowledge base. Yeah.
Right.
It's like, okay, so I've learned about vile temptresses.
No way!
We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves.
The scandal of Mr. Kurita. But why?
Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide.
Oh, damn.
A suicide?
Oh, pearls. Her name was Celestine Bex. And she was Juan Kurita's manager.
Oh, boy. The victim's manager.
But that's not all, pal. Miss Inpax was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one.
Her mentor.
A woman who was both Mr. Kurita's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her suicide have something to do with this case?
Do you want to know more about her, pal?
I mean, that would be helpful, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, let's learn about this.
She was the victim's manager and was also Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. It's been 2 years since her suicide, and now those two are linked again by another death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence, but ah!
I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another.
Miss Von Karma!
You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst. You don't mean? I do, Scruffy. You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye. That's...
Wait! Please wait, sir! If I don't get this month's pay, I'll Quiet!
If it weren't for traitors like you.
I would have won. Is that what you want to say?
Who?
That voice! Edgeworth! Dun, 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 dun.
Oh! It's been a long time, right? Dookie!
I think this is the first time you hear Edgeworth's theme, actually.
Oh.
I think this theme is called The Great Revival. I'm pretty sure this is Edgeworth's theme.
Wow.
this person. This is Mr. Edgeworth.
This is your boyfriend?
Oh.
What am I going to do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong? You haven't changed a bit, Francisca. They gave him a new sprite and everything. Oh,
Yeah.
you! How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You saw the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dog you are. Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed? To be perfect in every way. Then let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going? I hear you are having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country.
Look at his new smug, new smug
we love
sprite.
to say
He's
it.
like, yeah.
You! You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back. Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never. Mr. Phoenix, right?
I will see you tomorrow.
In court. It will be a clinical lesson on the meaning of total victory. Still the same wild mare she always was. Oh, you got you got words.
I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died.
Mr. Nick!
I never wanted to see you again.
You a lie. You didn't want to say his name. You were so hurt.
You hurt me. You hurt me, Miles.
I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year.
Are you gonna run tomorrow's trial?
You heard her right. That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So, no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided.
Mm. Mm.
But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow.
What is that supposed to mean?
I have something definitive that you lack. And working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth.
The truth.
In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you.
Damn.
Oh my god!
Damn.
I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information.
Just what is going on inside his head?
Listen, y'all been a year apart. Listen. A lot of things may have happened. However, Manfred von Karma was still my mentor. And a perfect win record is proof of von Karma.
1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? Do you think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish? It'd been better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth.
I see. Then, let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason?
Well, with Francisca, she almost always says,
I will defeat you this time.
the instant she sees me, but the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client, to save their lives.
To save your client, you say?
Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals, those kinds of prosecutors are reprehensible to me, even if you're a prodigy, or someone like you, Edgeworth.
It looks like there is still a lot you have yet to learn.
A lot I have yet to learn. Me? I mean, yes.
Yeah, a lot. Well, that's enough for now. The time when you will see is coming soon enough.
Ah!
You want to see my badge?
Wow. Have you seen a camera, perchance? No? Okay.
Can we, like, talk about how Maya got kidnapped?
Right?
Well, alright. Bye, Edgeworth. Turns out you're not dead.
Well, thanks for not being dead, bud.
Phoenix isn't grateful, but I am. There were a lot of feelings in those loaded statements.
There was a lot of like hurt comfort fic going on there.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Miss Oldbag, do you know anything about this lady?
No.
March
Ooh.
21st, Gatewater Hotel, on guard's hotel room.
Looks like Miss Andrews isn't here.
Oh, that's not good. I still have a few questions I want to ask her.
And she has that psyche lock on her heart, right?
Well, we don't have much of a choice. I guess we'll have to come back later. I guess so.
Patooey. Poor Gumshoe. He got, like, basically fired.
Yeah. I mean, he might be able to salvage his job somewhat, but, jeez. My guy got basically fired. Ooh, March 21st,
Ooh.
detention center, visitors room. Oh, the lawyer dude. So what'd you find out? Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating. I see. But I've already told you everything I know, dude. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do. So, it was, you know, my nickel samurai costume was really cool.
Yeah.
And you were alone the entire time? Oh, my manager was running around being busy, so yeah? Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show. I told you, dude, I have no idea about any press conference, alright? It's strange. I thought the nickel samurai was gonna confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mr. Krita was already dead at that time. Yeah, that's what I gathered from my manager. I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own. That's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me and then out of the blue, the dude arrested me. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Carito, what sort of... Oh, it's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. And he wanted to try to make a jam and ninja movie, even though we all know it failed. The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Let's see. What do you think about this article? Huh. If you're talking about her thing with Juan, I just thought she was a bit careless in the way she handled it. And that's it? Oh, that's it. I don't know, broski. Dude, I know I like to throw money around, but it's not like I buy anything and everything. That's nice, because it's not up for sale anyway.
What's wrong?
How much do you know? What do you mean, how much? Mr. Lawyer, I may be your client, but, I hope you will keep yourself out of my personal life. Like, it's not cool, man. No, I would never! Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lunch appointment I have to keep. You're in detention! What the hell are you gonna eat with? The security guard?
Yeah, man, it's a date.
Mr. Nick?
This Celeste Impacts lady. Somehow I get the feeling she's a very important person in all this. Oh, he just disappeared. Ba-da-ba-ba.
We are looking into leads, but we can only look into a few key players with our limited resources. There's no reason for us to waste our energy investigating this person.
Why don't you just tell it to me straight and say I don't have any info? I presented you!
This woman is another key to solving this case.
Do you really think so?
She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago, but she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Corrida's manager. And then, a few months later, Celeste Impacts died.
But her death was ruled a suicide, right?
Yes. But there is still one riddle we've yet to solve.
A riddle?
Her suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it.
A suicide note that just vanished, huh?
Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself.
A secret?
We can't help but feel that this whole case revolves around her. I don't talk about Olbag. While I was abroad, these deplorable types of actors became popular, I take it.
Well, refreshing like a spring breeze is his motto.
Refreshing? And what is so refreshing about a spring breeze?
Sounds like the pollen is not treating him well this year. I feel this. I really feel this. I really, really feel this.
There is an interesting rumor about this man.
You mean the one about Miss Andrews getting close to him? That's pretty common tabloid fare, isn't it?
I don't take things at face value when there's more to be found. Miss Impax's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that, there is no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it.
The suicide note? How do you know Miss Impax had even written such a note?
There was no solid evidence, however.
He was upset because that man replaced the Steel Samurai. 100%. He's like, I'm a fan of the original Steel Samurai.
We did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high.
But who would hide such a thing?
The police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself.
The victim?
He was the one who found her body, which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note.
Mr. Corrida hid his own manager's suicide note, but why?
As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report. Part 1, anyway.
Part 1?
We have
Suicide.
an updated part later.
Yep. I hate when I accidentally press something.
It's
Skip!
alright.
Skip!
Bye, boyfriend smoochies.
Kiss kiss. Let's see. What do we have? This guard monitors the visitor's room. He's so quiet you could forget he was even there, if he wasn't watching everything. He's pushed up against the wall, kind of like a magnet on a refrigerator. Fridge magnet guard.
Oh my god.
This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? The Hero of Heroes award ceremony. Grand Prize got away from the Jammin' Ninja again? Ah, there's no justice in this world. Shouldn't you be reading something more important?
Aw, it's kind of cute. Mr. Nick, what is this stuffed animal's name?
That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's this precinct's mascot, you know.
Oh, wow.
I'll get him assigned mascot of every police station, if it's the last thing I do.
I hope you succeed in your mission, sir.
Damn.
Poor taste.
Right?
It started out small. First it was singing contests, then swimming competitions. Then it was bowling tournaments, and then it was who could throw the best. New Year's parties. One was always trying to one-up Matt. But lately, those two were escalating to more and more dangerous things. I thought that no good would come of it all, so I began to worry.
Too bad Juan's story ended so soon. Alright, Lotta, tell us about people. This all, Granny. She kept on glaring at me with those eyes of hers, as if it's my fault. Kept babbling about how she won't forgive people who write trash about her Juan. Oh, yeah, she sort of got into a little fight, you know? A little fight? Knowing these two is probably more of a blabbering contest. Oh, and I just bought that camera. Who did it? The thieving rascal! Oh, please don't look straight at me while you're saying that. When I find the bugger who went and done this, they're gonna pay with a bullet. And if you do that, don't expect me to defend you. Jesus. Jesus, lady. Anything left to examine? No?
We ate at this table last night, didn't we?
Yeah.
I was really happy then.
I wish I could make you smile again, even for a second. They haven't cleaned up all the food yet. It's a sad feeling hanging in the air now that the party is over. The party is over.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. So I was nice enough to lend, a nice enough gal to lend my hand. Secretly, of course. I have a feeling one of these days I'm gonna be defending her in court. I can understand flowers. What are stuffed bears doing here? I didn't touch him. Wasn't me, I tell you. I give you my word. Why do I get the impression that Lotta helped herself to one of them? Oh, there's a piece of paper. That's the scene of the murder, I reckon. I thought something had gone on that night, but I didn't never think it was murder. It's a piece of paper. We would have had to pass through this hallway. I don't know what we're supposed to do. I'm lost. Assistance. Ah.
Oh. Edgeworth.
Edgeworth, help me.
Tasukete.
Like, let's see, what do we have?
I can't believe it. Kidnapping.
You remember what the person looked like who gave this to you?
It was that bellboy, and I didn't suspect a thing because he looked like such a normal old man. What part of him looked normal?
I was gonna say, he had a stitch running down the exact middle of his face.
I know.
Oh man, huh?
They called this so suddenly that something about it just seems off, you know?
Oh, you mean the press conference?
Yeah, he said, there's something I'd like to confess if I win. I already faxed his request for a conference into the office only yesterday.
Huh. Yesterday. Yeah, that is kind of sudden.
But I guess his manager set everything up somehow, so he was lucky.
Huh. Nice manager. Hey, what's that? A press conference ticket? Hey, how come I ain't got myself one of them? Please don't direct your anger at me. Why in tarnations wasn't I invited to that? How come someone on the bottom of the popularity chart like you got the info, but not me? Info like that is worth nothing to you. Am I right or what? Is that the kind of person she thinks I am?
Are you going to stand there and take that, Mr. Nick?
Yes. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Ah! Do you have anything else to tell us, Edgeworth?
What if you present Edgeworth to Miss Oldbag?
I mean, I guess so.
Oh. I thought for sure her heart would open up again.
I don't think she wants to talk to us anymore.
No.
Well, I guess it's time to let everybody know that Edgeworth is back. I have no idea who this is. Nothing here. Wait, oops. I meant the other place. Let's see. Nothing. Nothing.
Do you want me to look it up?
Yeah, if you could. I'll just keep searching around while you do.
Apparently, you have to go back to Edgeworth and present the suicide report to him.
What? He gave us this!
He just gave it to us, but apparently we have to present it to him.
Oh my god.
I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. Worst of all are the reports that have multiple parts like that one. That has 2.
2 parts.
What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here is the second part.
What?
Why didn't you just give that?
The second part of the report is about an attempted suicide. The attempter's name, it's Adrian Andrews.
Miss Andrews? What did she do?
She tried to kill herself? Doesn't seem like the kind of person to try to kill herself, though.
You think she's a strong career woman? That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews. She has a certain secret she's always trying to hide.
A secret?
Her dependent nature. That's what she's really like on the inside.
Miss Andrews? Dependent? Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is.
Is there a part 2 we need to present to you, or?
We might be able to go back now. Or not. What? Okay, maybe we have to present Adrian Andrews to Edgeworth again.
She holds a large secret within herself. Can he? Oh, no.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's the first one. I missed it.
Oh!
Oh, what's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature?
Adrian Andrews' attempt at suicide was a few days after the death of Celeste Impax.
And?
And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Because she had apparently lost her will to live.
Yeah, there wasn't any dialogue box. I just completely missed it because it was at the top. Lost her will, but why would she?
Her pillar of strength, her mentor, Celeste Impax, was gone forever. That's why.
Why would that?
Is this what they call following someone to the grave?
After her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. She is someone who needs a person in whom she can trust absolutely. And once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live.
And that's the nature of her dependency on others?
when Celeste Impact suddenly committed suicide. The world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself.
And that means her super confident attitude.
It's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together.
How terrible. Attempted suicide report added to the court record. Alright. I think that's it. I think we have enough to go.
They did the motivating music. There we are.
Oh, Miss Andrews is here. But it looks like she's talking with someone.
That's Francisca von Karma!
Oh,
Miss Von Karma?
what are you doing here?
I'm a lawyering.
You've got some nerve following me around.
Following you?
That's you, Miss Von Karma. You're the one doing the following.
Pearls.
You're always following after that Mr. Detective with the little beard.
Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little girl. Does she have a...
What is that?
An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective. There it is. And with this, I know that fool's every move.
So that noise we heard was this receiver. I feel really sorry for poor detective, but I'm shooting now.
Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes. Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood? All right.
What were those two talking about?
Miss Andrews. She seems a little dazed, doesn't she?
Just prove Pearls' point? Yeah.
Why was Juan Carita murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. On Guard's life in danger by your actions?
Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Miss Kurita.
You were not that close.
That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person.
You're not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow, I highly doubt that.
The first one was the magazine clipping, right?
That was the one that we tried. I think probably this. Or not.
Huh?
Ow, my body.
Wait, what did you? Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
No,
it was the
first
magazine
block
clipping.
was the
You're right.
magazine clipping. Yeah.
Didn't you get close to Mr. Kurita for this person's sake? There we go.
Yeah.
Celeste Impacts, your mentor.
How do you know about Celeste?
Miss Impacts, she committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Kurita's manager. So, I believe you got close to Mr. Kurita so you could find out more about her suicide.
You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid.
Miss Andrews!
There was no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing.
Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved. Miss Impact's suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like, maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Kurita.
Juan?
And, Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That is why you became intimate with Mr. Kurita.
I've sat by quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor. However, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others.
That's the impression you like to give. However, I don't think that's who you really are.
What?
I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste Impax was someone very special to you. Ha-ha!
Hey!
Miss Andrews, you nearly went through it with it too, didn't you?
Went through with what?
Ending your life. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying only on yourself.
Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember.
However, it was all just a lie. A facade. I think that's what Edgeworth said. Professional trauma bringer upper. Yep.
Oh my god.
You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on.
That's...
You were dependent on Miss Impax, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had.
Stop. When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note.
You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Kurita of hiding Miss Impax's note. You heard about it and you thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes.
What do you mean?
What topic did we start this conversation on again?
It was, why was the victim killed?
Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with a reason to want Mr. Kurita dead.
Me?
Miss Impax was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder.
Murder?
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Whoa! Open her Kokoro.
Kokoro, open sesame!
It's true. I am a woman who can only live in insecurity. I am physically small, and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I've pushed against all of that, though. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Miss Andrews.
I can't believe we're getting like a slow emotional rendition of the Steel Samurai.
This one thing. It's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret. Mine and mine alone.
I'm sorry.
You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you?
Please, Miss Andrews, all I want to know is the truth.
After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. And that someone was Juan Kurita. Celeste. Without her, I became scared. Everything. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me.
So you got close to Mr. Kurita to recover her suicide note, correct?
Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it?
Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
And if they purposely add fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. He just doesn't suit me, that's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so...
I understand.
Oh, I have one small favor to ask. My attempted suicide. I'd like for you to keep it a secret. Miss Andrews. If people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live.
Oh, all right, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews. I guess she's the overthinking type. She probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first.
Thank you for your discretion.
Mr. Nick, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back.
Oh, a card. Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding?
Huh? Oh, this? I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag.
What is it? It looks like a seashell?
That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from.
You're not remembering something clearly? Sounds like it would be a rare occurrence.
Well, I must be off. I leave Mr. On Guard in your capable hands.
Nope. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, hallway. Well, I think we've gathered about all we can.
What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Oh, Pearl, she looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all, and has been walking all over the place with me today.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right?
Oh, no. I'm okay, really. I'm fine. I really am.
What?
My doggo.
Boof. You
My
don't look
boof.
fine to me. March 21st, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
There's no one here. Everyone's gone. I wonder if the three of them went to eat together.
I don't think they'd ever do that. They're probably in yet another meeting. March 21st, Wright & Co. Law Offices.
So, what now?
Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive.
You mean Miss Ampax's suicide note?
That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever. Beep, beep, beep.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Nick, the transceiver!
Hello? Wright & Co. Law Offices! Phoenix, you're not answering the phone.
Oh my god.
Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone.
Wow! Maya, where's Maya?
As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time.
Phew.
Which is why I suppose she's absolutely famished.
What?
So, I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost. Wouldn't you agree?
Wait, Maya, let me hear her!
Very well.
Ask my
Maya, is that you?
sis! Ask my sis!
Beep. Maya! Maya! Damn it. Cut me off.
Mystic Maya said, ask my sis, didn't she?
Sis? What does she mean by that?
What do you mean, what does she mean by that? Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one.
Phoenix, I've never met a stupider man in my life.
Ah!
Sorry. Mia!
I have a message from Maya, so come. Ask me anything you want about her.
How's Maya?
She's safe, for now. That kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems.
I'm glad to hear she's safe. But Mia, how did you know?
As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could.
I didn't know you could use Spirit Channel like that. That's pretty smart of her. The kidnapper, what's he like?
I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there.
And?
She didn't see the face of her attacker.
Ugh.
Maya is locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her.
When you were with her. Date.
Time. Psh, location. Psh.
I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now. What's this? It feels like there are a lot of glass bottles here.
Hey Maya, have you ever read The Cask of Amontillado?
And these, they feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty. Huh? Someone dropped a card here. Kind of looks like a business card, but there's no name on it. It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card. There's all sorts of things piled up here, but it's too dark to see.
There's like a light right here.
Drat, it's locked. But this door's lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here I could use. Ah, that's it! This shell card! If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius! Alright. Now, if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper... I did it! Okay. Now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting, or worried.
To be continued.
Woo, Nelly.
Ooh.
That was a
That was
long
an investigation.
investigation. All
We
right.
gotta win the trial in one day.
Oh, we gotta win that trial in one day. Obviously, that's definitely what's gonna happen.
Yep.
Woo. All right. Well, we will save that quote unquote one day trial for next time. Same time, same place next week. We'll see you there.
Gotta rescue Maya.
Gotta rescue Maya.
It's your boyfriendo again.
Listen, we know that Edgeworth is alive, so
Yeah, you have feelings.
yeah, he's got them feelings. We got to resolve all this emotional tension.
There's a lot of emotional tension.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, thanks for coming, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye!